Now I would like to call upon any grandchildren or anyone who knew Ina Costa if they'd like to share any stories or words in her remembrance at this time. Anyone? Don't be shy, my mom says. We're looking for Kuya Jason. Jason Alejado, are you in the room? I see you. Yes, come up here. Hashtag ask Kuya Jason.
Wow.
Hello.
Hello. I wasn't prepared for anything. I want to first thank you all for coming. I know there was more people that she's touched. They can't be here today. I realized that when I went to the Philippines, how hard she had it and how easy I have it now. I mean, we take things for granted. Money, a water faucet, or even just walking to the grocery store and being able to get clean food. I mean, the stories go on and on of what my mom and I shared. How they kept the coals going and keep the rice burning on winter times, and how my mom shared her clothes to make sure her siblings were able to have something on the back for school. And I'm standing here now trying to represent her in a way, and I don't want to fail her. So I apologize if I come off the wrong way or if I misunderstood. But she's everything to us. She never got mad. She was always loving and caring, you know, even when I did stuff wrong. I remember the time when I was young, naive, and a teenager, yelling at my mom and saying the awfulest things. And Inay would sit next to me and tell me in Tagalog, "Don't be like that. That's your mom." And I already knew I was in trouble without her yelling at me or spanking me. And automatically I would listen and calm down. So I say this and take this with you today, is to remember where we come from as Filipinos and Filipino Americans. We are not to be judged because of status quo or money or what you have, because Inay would give every dollar she had to make sure every family member took care of each other. In her death-dying bed, I kissed her forehead and I whispered in her ear, "I promise you, Inay, I will do the best I can to resemble the way you raised your kids, so I can raise mine the same way, to never get mad, to never take life for granted, and give my kids everything that I possibly can." Oh. Whew. I should have just kept walking. Should have followed my mom. Thank you. I think I covered it. Thank you.
really hard because, like Kuya Jason said, Inay is everything to us. We're so close and we're so happy and we're so loved because of her. She taught us to be like that. She was a role model to all of us. Like he said, she never got mad. Even if we got mad at each other, she would tell us not to. I'll share a funny story. So, I asked her probably when she was 85, I said, Inay, since you've been around for so long, I said, what advice do you have for me? What life advice do you have for me? She sat there and she looked at me dead in the eye and she said, magtrabaho ka? She told me to get a job because I didn't have one at the time. And then another time, I got a Coach purse. And I was so proud. I was like, look, I have a new purse. And she was like, ay, pero walang laman. She was always very honest. She's a gangsta, you guys. You see the picture with her with the gun? No, Inay's a really amazing woman, though. I really wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for her. She was so giving. She was so generous. I don't want to let her down either by, I want to make her proud. And not just right now, speaking before her, but for the rest of my life. I really want to make her and Tatay proud. I heard the video of that. Is there anyone else that would like to share anything about me?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Monique. I am the daughter of Marciano and Leah Arce and the grandchild of Inay Costa. I just wanted to thank everyone for coming here today. It really means to our family. It really means a lot to our family. And for the past week, I was thinking what to say today. I couldn't really find the right words because I just wanted it to be perfect for Inay. And I just wanted to share some memories I have with Inay. Was when we would go out to eat to McDonald's, she would always order the fish fillet and the Coke. And when she came to my ballet performances, and when she surprised me at my basketball games, like during my games, as I was playing, it would be during a timeout, and I would look over the stands, and she would be there, and it would just bring me, and her presence would just motivate me to be better. And also when she came to my middle school graduation, when my parents weren't able to make it, Inay was always there for me, to support me. What I'm really going to miss is her smile and laugh. I'm going to miss looking forward for those days we visited Inay every weekend for the past 3 years. I just feel lucky and blessed to have spent so many years and to have an Inay like her. Thank you, Inay, for everything. I know you're in a better place now with Tatay. I will miss you so much. I love you, Inay, to the moon and back, always and forever. Thank you.
Megan Smith. I am Petra Arcee's daughter. I'm actually the first granddaughter of Enai Foster. Some of the stories that I think I would like to share is, I guess, her acceptance of me as a person. No matter what people said about my family, or if they thought anything negative of my family, for her it was more all about love and acceptance. She never judged me based on what people said. She loved me unconditionally. I was raised with Jason and Randy, and I remember that they guarded me. Ina and Tate always guarded me. They made sure that even if we threw eggs on the wall, we broke things in the house, we did things that children would do, at 7 years old, 5 years old, we just did all kinds of things that maybe our children would not do. They guarded me. They always guarded me and explained that it's okay if the world doesn't accept you. It's okay, because no matter what, just you being here, you having a strong family, and you being able to do the best that you can, that's all you have, and that's all you can do. And for that, and for her strength, and for who she was, and what she gave to our family, we would not be here without her. So that, I just want to say, if you can take that with you, take that, her strength. It's just something that even I don't have, but I'll do my best to keep, and I hope that you guys all can too, to basically live up to her legacy, because she was really something. She makes you think that your problems are nothing. She just gives you that hope and that motivation and perseverance that almost comes through wisdom. And that's something I will always remember Enai for. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Ellen Arcee. I'm the daughter of Eddie and Anil Arcee, and my daughter. A year ago when I was 8 months pregnant and I was praying so hard. I just wanted her to meet my son when he was born. And I was lucky enough to, at 7 weeks, we took Avery on his first plane ride from Los Angeles just so we could meet Enai. I feel like Enai was there during so many milestones of my life, and I feel so blessed to have spent so many years with her. I graduated from college. You only have a limited amount of tickets when you graduate, and I remember telling my mom, Enai has to be there. Enai has to see me graduate from college, because I think what Jason, my cousin, said is so true. We take so many things for granted. Our grandparents and parents work so hard for us to have a life of opportunity and so many things, but looking back these past few weeks, my proudest moments are graduating from college. And they're not anything that has to do with money or success that everyone tries to tell us. My proudest moments is going on, I live in Los Angeles now, but when my grandma had a stroke and she was in the convalescent home or in the nursing facility, all of my family spent Thanksgiving there, wearing red to represent, the healing that they prayed for Enai to have. And my proudest moments is what Monique talked about, visiting her every weekend, making sure that even if she was in bed, that she knew that someone was going to be with her. She was never alone. And I think that she built that foundation for us, that we don't second guess being there for one another. That is who we are. And I thank Ina so much for giving us that foundation, that even when she's gone, we still have that. And I think that that's her greatest legacy to leave to us. Thank you.
I'm going to try to be strong for United. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming out and showing your support. I know Ina is real happy about that, and she's proud. I'm Randy Alejado. I am the third grandson. Her first one here in the U.S. when she first came. Son of Olivia Alejado. The thing I remember about my grandmother most is her work ethic. Every day she was clockwork. She had a daily ritual that she never missed. She went to work every day and got back, wasn't tired from working all those long hours, cleaning up after my mess when I was a little kid, toys everywhere, but she never complained. Never complained. I think that's one of the things I got from her is a work ethic. Like, I go to work, it doesn't matter how much I have to do, I just do it without complaining. It's her strength that I'm gonna try to carry on and keep her proud. You know, I never got mad at me. It was more advice, but also she was straightforward. So I remember trying to cook rice for the first time, and I think I put a little too much water. It was more like suman. I know some of you know what suman is. And she told me straight up, you put too much water, I don't like it. So she's one of my best critics, and she made me better by doing that. And I thank her for that. So from now on, whatever I do in life, I know that she's going to be watching over me and the rest of the family. And we have to do her proud. I'll see you again tonight. I love you. Team Unite forever.
On behalf of the RCA Hearing family, we would like to thank you all for, sharing and celebrating Enai's life with us. There's plenty of food, and if you would like to join us tomorrow, we are having another viewing from 4 to 9 o'clock again tomorrow. Thank you.
kaysa yung mga mo eh.